Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for coming to another video here on the channel. Hit the subscribe button if you like collecting money like I do, but let's get talking about some great currency to look for in your pocket change that could be worth a ton of money. So there's quite a few different error banknotes that you can actually find right in your own pocket that are worth tons of money. One of those errors is a cutting error. You'll definitely want to watch this video and save it so you can reference it later when you're looking through your own banknotes, because if you miss one of these in your pocket money and end up spending it on something, you could miss out on selling this note for hundreds of dollars. A cutting error happens when the sheet fails to align properly during the last stage of creating a US banknote. And this is the cutting process. Both sides of the note will be affected by this error, so it's really easy to spot them. Now, these are pretty rare, but when you do find these, they're worth a ton of money. For example, this 1996 $100 Federal Reserve note shows a cutting error affecting the vertical alignment of the whole note. This sold back in 2022 in a heritage auction for over $2,000. Banknotes are printed in sheets with margins separating the individual notes. When the cutting process is done correctly, these margins appear evenly spaced around the notes, of course, and this is an important factor in grading a banknote. When the cutting is done exceptionally poor, a cutting error occurs and can actually result in sometimes a more valuable banknote than a regularly graded counterpart. Typically, in order to qualify as a cutting error, a small portion of the adjacent note must be visible, or a small portion of the note's design must be cut off, basically. As you can see on this $5 Federal Reserve note, it has a cutting error that affects its horizontal alignment. This note sold for over $400 in 2022. There's quite a few notes that can exhibit this error, and they don't just fall on US banknotes. As you can see on this China People's Republic 1953 5 Fen note, this thing sold for over $500 in a heritage auction not too long ago, and has an incredibly large cutting error on it. It's definitely important to get your note graded by a certified grading service like PMG or PCGS to encapsulate the banknote and really maximize the value you'll get when you go to sell it. Let me know what you think about cutting errors in the comments below, and check out the links in the description box to a bunch of different helpful articles on my website, varietyerrors.com, where you can utilize free coin and banknote guides. I'll see you in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.